morning magnificence.
Ah,
Hey, we're
there
live!
we are.
Yay!
Welcome, welcome. As people come in little by little, welcome to the Institute of Magnificence, the home of what?
Center for Spiritual Living, Kaua'i.
That's who we are and what we are. And this beautiful lady in red, this is Rev Rita. Red Rita and Red Patrick,
Rev.
and we are just welcoming you. Welcome home, and welcome, welcome, welcome. So this is a new month. It is a month of adventure. You're all up on that because you're always gone somewhere. So I know it's adventure, right? And we have a wonderful. My body had to move for a minute with the music of Jeremy and Amy over here. Yeah. Okay. So we have the affirmation is living my life to the fullest is an adventure of a lifetime.
Living my life to the fullest is an adventure of a lifetime.
Now let the whole island hear it.
Living my life to the fullest is an adventure of a lifetime.
And before we go any further, I want to make sure I don't forget because I almost did. We have a couple of requests here. I'd like to sing Down Under by, no, the Timmery, for those of you who know Timmery, and if you don't know Timmery and you don't know her father, Dawn, is having some procedures in the morning and would love our love and prayers. So let's say he's watching right now with Timmery and the kids. So let's just say, hello, aloha, Dawn. And I got a surprise for you here today, too. Somebody else is online. Better look real close. Because it's spelled R-O-B-B.
Yay.
Rob is online right now. And we just saying he's back on the island. But let me tell you something else. How did we know he was here? Because he was given directions and orders to our wonderful tech team back there. That's how we knew he was home. We love you, Rob. Aloha, Rob. All right.
All right. So let's take all this beautiful energy and take it within. We're going to go to a little meditative time.
Let's light our peace candle.
Yeah, so just take a deep breath as Patrick lights our peace candle, and we remember that our peace starts right where we are, the center of our beingness. Let's take a few deep breaths. Let go. Another deep breath. And just let it all go. We are guarded. We are guided. We are protected and safe at all times.
We know there's a lot of people needing healing prayers right now. So if you know someone needing some healing, loving prayers, just hold them in your heart and sing this song with us. It goes, we are sending you light to heal you, to hold you. We are sending you light to hold you in love. We are sending you light to heal you, to hold you. We are sending you light to hold you in love. We are sending you light to heal you, to hold you. We are sending you light to hold you in love. We are sending you light to heal you, to hold you. We are sending you light to hold you in love.
I feel the power and the presence of Spirit right here, right now. I am so grateful. I'm so grateful to be here, to feel all of the hearts in this room and online. I know that we are absolutely divinely guided, divinely led, divinely loved, divinely supported, with infinite love, infinite intelligence, infinite abundance. We are everything that is everything. We are part of this oneness. We are part of this beautiful life. And I know that everything today is for us, it unfolds in our favor. There is only goodness, there is only peace, there is only joy. I am so grateful for this, so, so grateful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. As we affirm together, and so it is.
I am a light, I am a shining star, I am a gift to the earth from above. I am a light, I am a shining star, I am love. I am a light, I am a shining star, I am a gift to the earth from above. I am a light, I am a shining star, I am love. I am a light, I am a shining star, I am a gift to the earth from above. I am a light, I am a shining star, I am love. I am love. I am love.
That was beautiful.
I love that. Thank you. It was
Thank
so
you for the
perfect.
reminder, too, that we're a gift. Did y'all know you're a gift? Have you unwrapped it lately? Have you? I know, Charles, it's a part of me. It just comes out. He's looking at me, does it ever end? Never, never. Yes, we are a gift.
So welcome again. I'm Rev Rita. This is Rev Patrick. You are at Center for Spiritual Living Kauai if you just walked in. Thank you for being with us and for holding consciousness with us in this beautiful space and knowing how powerful we are. And we are divine light. As the song said, we are love. We are the power of spirit expressing individually as each and every one of us in our own unique way. And that is a beautiful thing. We are all part of that beautiful rainbow that we call God, that we call spirit, whatever we want to call it. It's one thing, and it's powerful, and it's beautiful. And thank you for being with us. And I want to read you our mission statement and our vision statement so you know what you're getting into if you're here. We're here to awaken humanity to its magnificence by crossing the bridge from duality to unity. And when we think separate from that power and that presence and that spirit, and when we think each other are separate, that's duality. But when we can know that we're all unique, but that we're all expressing from the same source, then that's unity. And that's what we're on that. And we're all on the bridge at a different point, which is true. And sometimes we walk backwards, sometimes we walk forward, depending on what's happening. But our goal is to just express it totally as unity. And We offer a safe space and the spiritual tools to facilitate the awakening of the individual's inner power to express successful relationships, optimum health, and prosperous and creative life. That's why we're here, and we remind ourselves of that every single solitary Sunday. By
No
singing
matter
together,
what.
no matter what. By singing
No
together,
matter
listening to inspiration, treating together. Thank you, Melissa, for the beautiful treatment.
Mhm.
Thank you to Jeremy and Amy for always bringing us such beautiful music. And that's what we're here to do, just awaken ourselves continually, no matter what's going on, right? So, yeah.
Absolutely. So I think there's a couple people in the house that are here for the first time, and just to let you know, the reason I know that is because I have psychic abilities. I always have, and I'm letting them out more, because either that or you're wearing shells, and then I can see that, and either or. But welcome if you're here for the first time. There's nothing you have to do, just acknowledge. Yes, welcome. So here's what you have to do now. No, I'm just kidding. I remember going anywhere and remembering going for the first time, and I was always in the back row, by the way, then. But they would go, "Oh, who's here for the first time?" I'd go, "Oh God, please don't call me out, and I'm not even supposed to be here, and don't put the camera on me." No, I'm kidding. But what we really want to do is thank you, as Rita was saying, for taking this thing called life, this precious thing called life, and deciding to be here in this moment with us. I know that there's some rumors going on around here about centers and all those people coming together, and that's a thing of the past, and that we're going to be without walls. This is never going to end. It may be smaller than it is, or it may be larger. But us coming together in our flesh, in our spiritual coming together, will always be in one form or another. We're all for change, but to take it away completely, we tried that isolation thing, and it didn't really work. So we're back together, and we're back in love. So we would like to let you know that each week we celebrate the magnificence in ourselves, every week, every day, every moment, every breath. And that's what we do here on Sundays. So if you'll join with me, all of us, put our hands on our heart if it feels good. Just take a nice deep breath and just bathe in the silence for a moment. And repeat after me. I am magnificent, and I am not alone because we are together.
We are magnificent.
And now we have this thing called technology that allows, oh my gosh, people all over our global family to join with us on this thing called live streaming, either now or later. What a gift. So let's let them know too. You are magnificent. And I'm going to add one more for our little inner child that lives within us always. Let's let that beautiful part of ourselves know who he or she is. You are magnificent. Now look to your left, to your right. I don't care where you look. Just let somebody know they are magnificent.
You are magnificent. It's so good to see you.
You are magnificent. I'm coming over for you. Oh, you are magnificent.
Yay.
Wait. I have a little
Take
card
it
from
away,
Don't
Jeremy
Leave-
and Amy.
Because I'm still looking.
Over and over, the wheel it does turn. Ever so slowly through life's blood we learn to walk in forgiveness with our open arms and look past the weasels with their pretty charms. Whoa, their pretty charms. Hey, hey. Whoa, for we are the weavers of life in this time, to wake sleeping people through song and through rhyme. Nothing can stop us, the wind and the rain, and our dedication to cleanse away the pain. Whoa, to cleanse away the pain. The foundation crumbles, but that which remains sees through all disaster. Need not to play games. The common reunion, the thread that is whole. Stay strong and never question our soul. Stay strong and never question your soul. And the tower breaks down to the ground once more to enable the people truly to soar. And all that's untrue will melt down into dust. What will remain is the depth of our trust. All that's untrue will melt down into dust, and what will remain is the depths of our trust. And our mama will take us in her open arms, teach us again how to see past these charms. The depth of my smile will not wear too thin. I recognize now this chance to begin. Yes, we have the chance to begin again, over and over again. Yes, we have the chance to begin again. Over and over.
That's just beautiful. I was sitting over there and I was thinking how much we love you too. And we don't get, I'm telling you, we just do. And I just, you know, anytime you get an opportunity to let anybody know that, do that. If you choose. We're all about choice here. So today we're talking, well, I am, about POV. Does anybody know what POV is? Point of view. Thank you. Point of view. So I would say, what is your POV? And so in filmmaking and in screenwriting and in that world, they use the POV a lot because it's the point of view from who's ever experiencing it. For instance, if I were on the set, they could have the camera over my right shoulder and they would say, this is from Patrick's point of view or my character's point of view. And I really started to think about this idea of what is our point of view? What are we seeing? What's interesting right now is my point of view right now looking out at you is an experience that I am getting from my perception, my awareness. So you see, if they were filming, you're not getting your point of view at all. But if I were to sit here and look at Patrick like you are, the invisible Patrick, then you would have a different point of view. And so I started to think, what is this whole... Now, interestingly enough, I was asked my point of view many, many times this week in sessions, but they were really asking for my advice. And that is not a point of view. A point of view is where it's established within me, something I believe, something I've experienced, and it's my point of view. And my point of view doesn't always go with your POV, I have learned. But it's interesting because I thought, are we really expressing our point of view, or are we trying to prove our point of view is the right point of view? And I really, really got with that. I really landed in that. And I thought, wow, because in an adventure, it is so beautiful to get to know other people's points of view. Our dear colleague, Jonathan Zenz, is on the Camino now, and he's at 400 miles, so he's only got 100 left to go. And he's going to have several points of view, I would imagine, upon his return. And I'm thinking, wow, what is my point of view? And it changes. What is my story? What is my movie? What is our movie? And how are we going to use our point of view? Because it depends on who's telling the story. You watch a movie and you go, oh, it's from his daughter's point of view. The movie's all about his daughter's point of view. Oh, this is all about my point of view. And I have a calmness when I speak of this. It's amazing for me to just really think of this as so calm. Now, I'm going to bring up these words, and I'm not here for a debate. You know that, because what good would that do? Because it would just be my point of view. But a point of view is like in a book. And I am 2 months or so out from this book finally being done. The Memoirs of a Little Man. And I was thinking about that idea of this thing called AI. We all know that, and you've all got an opinion about it, a point of view about the AI, artificial intelligence. And let me tell you a little bit of mine, and I'm, no need to, I know what some of your opinions of this AI thing, but I was thinking about it with the book. Because that's where you can plug your book in, all the stuff in, and they'll pop it right back to you. And a lot of people are saying, your book would have been done by now had you used AI. And I went, oh, yes, it might have been, but I will not be using AI for that because I have Rita, R.A., Andriello. No, because, and but let me tell you the beauty and the metaphor for all of us when we're telling our stories. What's beautiful about an editor that is actually alive and doing, because what is happening is when you put a lot of information in, it spurts it back to you, but that ain't me. That's not my book. So it's looking like I have an opinion on it. Opinion, perhaps, a viewpoint, yes. So I don't have where Rita can come out, and we're so close now, everyone, so close. It's delicious, delicious. And she can come out and she can say, I need to talk to you for a moment. When he came out of this situation and he went to his bedroom, you didn't say anything about what he was feeling or thinking, or did you want that? Do you see the collaboration there? Did you want? Do you want that, Patrick? What do you? And I get to go, oh my God, the little man. What was he thinking when he went into the bedroom after this little terrorizing thing happened? And then I get to go. Or she says, but you don't have to. You can let the readers make it up for themselves. Oh my gosh, more choices. My story has more choices now. And I went, no, I'm going to go in to the bedroom and let you know what he was feeling after that. Page 29, complete. So what's this all about? You know me, who knows? Who knows where we're going on this journey, on this adventure. But what I'm really, nobody knows. Nobody fully knows. And what's so beautiful about using the editor versus just plugging in, because you don't know me. And I'm not going to let that little boy who's telling the story, I'm not going to let him be, in my opinion, disrespected by giving a whole bunch of stuff that's out there, collective, that a whole bunch of people felt that had that same line or whatever it is. I'm not pretending I know all about it. Am I against intelligence? No, but I have worked my entire life, all 35 years of my life. I have 65, I'm sorry. I have worked to get away from being artificial. And here's the thing, and it gives me emotion right now. About being artificial. I have worked my whole life to be with intelligence, the one intelligence, the divine intelligence, the intelligence that doesn't need anything else. That's who I'm plugging into. When I'm writing and I'm expressing, I've got this intelligence that is not even close to artificial. It's the real deal. And that's what I get to plug into, right? Wow. I promise I don't like to talk about things that are, political or anything, but it's not political, it's artificial. So I am talking political. Okay, so this is what I have learned from being a point of view. So I said, so what's your point of view? What's our point of view? What is that thing that keeps us going? What is our point of view? And to keep it, and I thought to myself, is this really my point of view? Or is some of my point of view your point of view of me? Woo! That took you down another floor in the elevator. I went, wait a minute. Am I my mom's point of view, my family's point of view, my teacher's point of view? And I said, no, yeah, actually I am. But the great thing about freedom is we get the opportunity now to tell it from our point of view. And how do you do that? I'm clearing it all away. Anything. And I said, I only want to download my truth, my point of view. And my point of view is this, that we have came here with everything. We will transcend into a new place with everything. And it's divine intelligence. And that's something I can really wrap myself around. Oh. How y'all doing? Yeah. Yeah. I know I'm in that kind of that place, that place, that beautiful place that says, what is your point of view, man? You're doing a lot of yapping, but really, what's your point of view? And I don't mean make a point, because I ain't going to do that all the time. And you know what's really interesting? I kid around a lot about lengthy talks and stuff like that. But you're still here. You're still here, so something's happening. Something's happening. And that's just the authenticity of me being able to stand up here and plug in from, and here's the beauty about divine intelligence. I never have to plug in really anything, because that's who I am. But when I forget who I am, and when I forget that I have a point of view, that I have the power of the cosmos running through me, and so do you, that there's no difference between us, if I'm here or if I'm there. There's a beautiful quote that I found from, I always have to check with Rita now. I always go, was he popular? Did everybody not like this guy? Because, it's like you have to be so careful about who you're quoting, right? I remember the time I quoted Hillary Clinton. I'm sorry. Wow. I was like, where's everybody going? Or there's other names that we could use. You got it. I trumped that. I mean, no. Not. Oh, my God. First he talks AI, and now he's, I didn't even know what AI was till somebody had to inform me. They go, what's your viewpoint on AI? I'll get right back to you. Google. So here's so it's F. Scott Fitzgerald. We all remember the great Gatsby, isn't that his? Yeah. Thank God. I'm just remembering Einstein quote. And I thought, Einstein is as safe as anybody, Oh, God, the emails. Womanizer! I'm thinking, oh, dear God. Help me, Lord. Lord? You want to know what Lord is? Lord is law. So if anybody goes, oh, Lord, don't go, oh, really? Dualistic? Outside God? No, 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 no. Lord is law. What's law? What's your Lord? So he says this, I hope you make the best of it. He's talking about life. And I hope you see things that startle you. Oh, that used to scare me to be startled. I hope you feel things you've never felt before. I hope you meet people with a different point of view. If you find, and then it says, I hope you live a life you're proud of. And if you find that you're not, I hope you have the strength to start all over again. And I think that that is so great that we have the opportunity. F. Scott Fitzgerald. I mean, we have that opportunity. And that's what I think sometimes, not we, but I, working as we, no, is that sometimes we think that I've already done it, so it's over now. I can't redo anything. And there's nothing in life that we cannot redo. And so on this great adventure, and I'm not talking about redoing it going back. Even someone talked about the book. It's like, do you really need to dig up all your memories and all the? I said, well, first of all, because it's going to take a lot of courage to read your book. I'm thinking, you haven't even read it. How do you know it's going to take courage? But it's okay. It's just a point of view. Just a point of view. But my big thing is to reframe the things that have gone on in my life. To look at them and reframe them with new eyes, with universal eyes, right? Wow. The ability to say, wow, my life's not working for me. I don't really like what's going on right now. And I said, I don't like my life because you're not doing the work that you need to be doing to make my life better or more. It's an inside job, and I am so grateful. I am so grateful at this time of my life to be able to remember who I am. And I was speaking with somebody the other day, and he said, I need your opinion on something. And I was like, oh, no, because they don't really like giving opinions, because then they'll do it. And then if they do and it doesn't work, then they blame me. Then I get all sensitive. No, he said, he's going through some time, and he said, what would you tell, he's going through a time in his life, he's off island, and he said, he's having that, sometimes you take an adventure to the land of regrets. That land that's everybody's like, why did I do it? And it's like, and so if you're in a boat and you see the land of regrets, I would suggest that you just bypass it and just keep going all the way, because it's not going to serve you. But anyway, he's swimming in a little bit, and I've known him forever, and he said, what would your 65-year-old, I said, I knew you had to bring that up. He said, what would your 65-year-old tell my 50-year-old? What would I tell myself if I went back to the 50-year-old Patrick? And I went, I would tell me to get out of my 50-year-old past and live fully in the 65-year-old moment called today. Because the regrets, and I said, and here's the other, the clincher, whatever age you are, just put up 10 years. Whatever's not going right or could be going right, just remember something. You don't want to have this same conversation with me when you're 60. That's what I told him. So what I would suggest, and I invite us all, let's make this, because this is all we have, right? Let's make this the most magnificent thing of our lives. Let's make this the most exciting time of our life. And get away from 50 or 40 or 30. I can't, what are we going to do with that? I can get to go back there and say, God, if I had made that right turn, everything. No, you don't know about right turns. One right turn, somebody said the other day after, reading the book, if you can pluck it, and I've said this many times, if you can pluck this, anything out of your past, out of this book, and make it not so, what would you do? And I said, nothing. I can't pluck anything out of it, because I wouldn't be here today if one thing changed from what led me to today. Isn't that a relief? I mean, yeah, you're going to have some pain of stuff if you stay back there long enough, but isn't that a relief? So I'm going to close. I think you better look at the time. I'm going to close, not because I'm trying to get out early here to turn over to I'm only the warm-up for the best speaker coming up anyway. I hope I did my job to do that for you. So whatever your point of view is, celebrate it. Anytime you have a point of view and you think it's time to change it, change it. Because what does he say? I'll leave you with that. I hope you make the best of it. And I hope you see things that startle you. I hope you feel things that you've never felt before. And I hope you live a life you're proud of. And that you meet people with a different view. If you find that you're not proud of your life, what does he tell us to do? I hope you have the strength to start all over again. Namaste.
We're going to share an original song that Jeremy wrote. We played it last week and had some nice comments, so we're going to play it again. It's called Let Her Breathe.
This is the full version. Last week was the meditation version. So sit back and enjoy. No one owns the sun, and no one owns the moon. No one owns the mother of us all. The mother plants the seeds for us to help them grow. So respect to the mother of our soul. So let her breathe, let her breathe. 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 Blessed is the sun, and blessed is the moon. So blessed be the mother of us all. The mother plants the seeds for us to help them grow. So respect to the mother of our soul. So let her breathe, let her breathe. Give the Aina what she needs. Let her waters all run clean, from the mountain to the sea. Blessed is the sun, and blessed is the moon. So blessed be the mother of us all. Thank you.
That is so beautiful. I'm so glad you sang it again. I really am. It's just beautiful.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. My shawl is doing something. Okay. Wow. Okay, so what an adventure life is. I looked up what an adventure was, and it says, and that's our topic this month, if anybody wants to know that hasn't been here yet. An unusually exciting, typically hazardous experience or activity. I thought that was interesting that it's typically hazardous. But if you think of the adventure movies, I guess it is, because if it wasn't hazardous, there wouldn't be a story, right? Somebody's always trying to get through something. And then as a verb, it means to engage in hazardous, there it is again, an exciting activity, especially exploration of an unknown territory. Do you feel like you're on an adventure? Right? Sometimes I think we resist it, like we want everything to be like, we want to be able to predict what's going to happen. We want to be able to predict how someone else is going to live or act or what they're going to do. And we have no control over any of it, really, besides our point of view, which is our topic today. So as you know, I've been reading this book by, what's her name? I never say her name. It's Tara Barak, I think is her last name. But anyway, she wrote a book called Radical Acceptance. And this book came into my life just at the right time, because I happen to be a control freak. And I like to control things, and I like things to, work out the way I want them to work. But in this book, she talks about taking a pause when you're in a situation where you want to react or where you want to move like too quickly, or you want to resist it, or you want to grasp it, or any of those things, to just like take a pause and breathe and center and say, what am I feeling right now? Not to go away from your feelings, because your feelings are your barometer. Acknowledge them, radically accept them for what they are, and allow yourself to feel them. And then, what I would say, observe, step up, which is my O, pause, doing a different one than you, Patrick. Observe, observe yourself and your feelings, observe, like step above it and just observe what's happening, and allow yourself to be an observer in it instead of being in the muck and the mire of it. Once you've felt your feelings and done all that, because it is so important, because sometimes in this philosophy of the science of mind, we think that we're telling people not to feel their feelings, and that is not true at all. Your feelings are your barometer, and they're important. They're what makes us human beings. They're what makes us heart and soul, is our feelings. Then if we can step above and really observe ourselves and then get another point of view, which is my V. So what is my point of view? I've been in this teaching for over 20 years now. I've studied it inside and outside, and I've brought it to every experience I've ever been in, and it is always true for me. It will always guide me and direct me in the right direction. It will always make me feel safe, no matter what's going on, because I have a higher point of view. I can see things differently. And as Wayne Dyer once said, the author and mystic, said, you know, a lot of people didn't know who he was when he passed away. I was really surprised that people didn't know who he was. I was like, how could you not know Wayne Dyer? Good old Wayne Dyer, right? He said, when you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. I'm sure he's not the first person to ever have said that. When you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. Does that mean they physically change? Well, possibly they could. I mean, what's the observer effect? The observer effect that there's quantum science now is that the act of observing something will influence the thing being observed, and by the observation, waves turn into particles. They've already proved this, right? So when we observe something, if we are willing to just step above it and observe it without all our muck and mire stuff, and then raise our consciousness to a higher level of realizing that there is that power in the presence that Melissa talked about in her treatment, that Patrick talked about, that the divine self of us that has a totally different point of view. In the science of mind, we call it deductive reasoning. God, whatever you want to call it, source power, energy, thinks deductively. It doesn't like try to figure things out. It just knows that it knows. And when you allow yourself to step into that higher point of view, you're going to know what you know is true. Really true. Not just a fleeting truth that's going to come and go, but a real inner truth that's going to ring so true to you that your heart's just going to open up and you're going to be up for whatever it is that you're going through. I know that. This week has been that kind of week where I had to do that, like in different instances. And I was like, what's happening? What's happening? Because there was so much. And I could just say, and you know, we're like looking at going forward with the center. We're looking at moving into a bigger place and having it be a different type of center. It's just going to be different. I don't even know what that is yet, but it's something really huge. And I look out and then I go, well, yeah, but so-and-so didn't show up for this and this and this and this. And I can make all like the excuses of why that might not be true and why I should go running right now. But every time I bring it to that higher point of view, something within me says, keep going, Rita. Just keep going. You have no idea. And when I first became a minister, well, when I first became a practitioner, it was a calling. It was a calling. It was like, I have to do this. This is me. This is my life. It wasn't about anything besides I had to do it. And then when I became a minister, I remember when I went to get my license, you have to go through a panel of authorities. We had to travel to Asilomar, somewhere in the Monterey Coast, and go through a week of classes and give talks and put ourselves in front of this panel of experts. And I was so scared because I thought they weren't going to pass me. And I remember calling my mentor and I was crying. And when I hung up from him, I went to I don't care. I don't care. If they don't pass me, I'm still a minister. Because that's what I do. I minister to people. I know this teaching. I love this teaching. I've seen it shift lives. I've seen what it can do for people to remember who they are. And I said, nobody can take that away from me. So if you have something that you're trying to do and you think it's relegated to the outside of someone else telling you it's okay to do it, or I would change that point of view right here and right now and go inside and say, like, you know, what is it that I'm here to do? Let go of the money, let go of all of it, because it has nothing to do with any of that. It has to do with your heart and your desire. And that's what can happen when you go up to that higher point of view and realize that you're always safe no matter what. You're living an eternal life. You're on an adventure that is, who knows? It's great. I mean, it's amazing. It's like, but underneath it all is like this substance of our energy and our spirit that is so solid that we never have to worry, no matter what. So I read this quote. It was from Rumi. Yeah. And it was in Tara's book. And it said, I'm talking about this book so much I should get it in the bookstore. Anyway, it said, this is Rumi. I love this. This being human is a guest house. Every morning, a new arrival. A joy, a depression, a meanness, some momentary awareness comes as an unexpected visitor. And then he says, welcome and entertain them all. The dark thought, the shame, the malice, meet them all at the door laughing and invite them in. Be grateful for whoever comes because each has been sent as a guide from beyond. Like if we really looked at it that way, if we looked at our life that way, and we just said, come on in, I'm up for you, whatever it is, I'm not going to fight you. I'm going to enjoy this experience, this adventure, because adventure's not always like, well, we already found out that it's hazardous and an exciting activity, engage in a dangerous activity. I know, like sometimes when I fly in a plane, I get nervous, right? And I sit there and I pretend, I imagine what it would be if the plane crashed. I take it all the way down. No, I'm serious. No, I'll tell you why I do it. Because I want to think about what's the worst thing could happen to you, Rita? And then I do that in my mind. And then I'm like, oh, like Melissa said the other day, I'm always safe no matter what. And then I put all my white light around the plane and everything's fine. But no, but sometimes when I'm in a dangerous situation or something that I perceive as dangerous or something that I perceive is going to be like the death of me or whatever, I take myself to the worst scenario and I sit there with it. I invite it in and then I realize, and then all of a sudden this peace comes over me. And there was one time right after 9/11 where I was on a Southwest Airlines flight and all of a sudden it went, "Pah!" It was like a big explosion. And I went, oh, I think we're going to die. And so I did. And nobody said anything. The pilot didn't come on. Nobody said a word. The flight attendant didn't come around. I was like, what's happening? And then all of a sudden, this calmness came over me. And I went, I'm just fine, no matter what. And it was real. It was real. Because you know what? There's a part of life that's always with us. And it's going to take us through everything that we're going through if we rely on it. And if the worst thing is going to happen, what we consider the worst thing, it's still going to take us through that. It is amazing. And that's what I know. I know that. And as difficult as this week has been, it's only been difficult because I've been fighting it, like trying to make it something different than what it is, instead of inviting it in, sitting with it, and realizing no matter what, I'm always safe, I'm always guarded, I'm always guided, I'm always protected, I'll always know if I stay in the present moment. So I love your song about starting over, because no matter what is happening, we have that opportunity to begin again. So if we do fall off or we do get scared or whatever, we can still take a deep breath, we can pause, we can observe, we can get our higher point of view, and we can move on. So it's not something that you have to get it, and then, if you don't get it, it's over, or it's just a journey, it's an adventure. So, I don't know. I think it's all about surrender. Have you ever just, when you surrender is when the change takes place? So I just invite us today, no matter what we're going through or what's happening in the world or any of that stuff, that we take a moment to pause, take a deep breath, really, really look at what we're feeling, accept it, allow it, and stay with it as long as we have to, because we can't rush it, right? And then observe ourselves, and then move our consciousness higher and get a higher point of view about it. And then surrender. Because it's going to work through us. There's like a quote that says, the universe can only do for us what it can do through us. And so if we surrender, it's gonna take us wherever it is that we need to be. And right here, right now is where we need to be. So thank you. I just love you guys. We're here. We're for the journey. We're for the adventure. Yeah. Thank you, Jeremy and Amy. Yeah. Okay.
Teach us again how to see past these charms. The depth of my smile will not wear too thin. I recognize now this chance to begin over and over again. have the chance to begin again.
Yes, we do.
Thank you. It's just a really good day today. Okay, so this is our time of giving. So if you feel that you would like to return the gift, we welcome donations here online and in the room and by mail. And I think they're up on the screen, or maybe they're not. I don't know. Are they up on the screen, Charles? Like where they can give? No, probably not. Yes,
Yep,
they are.
they're
Okay, so
there.
if you're online, you know that. So, yeah, we're grateful, and we actually have an affirmation, so we could actually use it as you decide what you want to give today back. The law of circulation. It says, "I choose to give freely, and I graciously receive. I choose to give freely, and I graciously receive." Thank you. Thank you. We have a song, don't we?
Abundance, living life in this abundance. So much good love in abundance. Sweet sensations of a new day rising. Abundance, I feel myself in this abundance. Giving thanks for this abundance. Calling in the blessings of a new day rising. Abundance, living life in the abundance. So much good loving abundance. Sweet sensations of a new day rising. Abundance, I feel myself in this abundance. Giving thanks for this abundance. Calling in the blessings of a new day rising.
Yeah.
I love that song. Got it?
I give thanks for this bounty. Thank you so much. I feel so much gratitude for the power that is in this prosperity, in this, the giving from the heart. And I know that this power goes out into the world. It helps our center grow. It helps our community, and it helps the world. Because we give with love, we give with power, we give with peace and joy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. As we say together, and so it is.
So it is. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, everyone. I wanted to just talk a little bit about this before the kids. Are there any kids today? Yeah, okay, good. This is as I said, we're moving, so we're starting a campaign, financial campaign, because we have to do renovations. And that thermometer over there is where we're at right now toward it's like I guess there's one here too. Yes. We're at $1,000 right now that we raised on Patrick's birthday for the kids center. So we're just going to continue to raise. We're going to move on October 1st is our first service in the new center, and it will be, if you don't know where that is, it will be at where the Buddhist temple across from Burger King is. There's a big, large building there. And it's like a social hall for them. And that's what we're going to be renovating into a sanctuary and place. And we have a place for the kids and offices. It's going to be great. So, yeah. So we have another campaign going at the same time. So, right? You have anything to add to that?
No, we're going to have several campaigns.
Are there differences between the thermometers? Between that one?
No, it's the same. I think we put it. No, they're same thermometer. I forgot that there was one there. Yeah, no, it's the same one. Yeah, right now. Our goal is 50,000, and we're getting there.
Yeah.
Right. Yes. Okay. What else? That's it.
Children.
Children, come on in.
Young masters, I should say.
I will be gentle with myself. I will love myself. I am a child of the universe, being born each moment. I will be gentle with myself. I will love myself. I am a child of the universe, being born each moment.
This is Miss Leslie.
Good
This is
morning,
Zenith.
everyone.
This is Zenith.
Well, we had a very exclusive group today. that I was blessed with. And we did well, I can let him tell you about his drawing, and we made bird feeders.
I love it.
Oh my gosh.
I drew,
Out of toilet thing. Toilet tissue thing.
I drew a picture of me diving.
Oh, nice.
I love the bird feeders. How clever. You're
And
is that a toilet
just
paper?
remember, Grasshopper, you may be the only one today, but as you build, they will come. We feel that very same thing, Grasshopper. You don't mind me calling you Grasshopper, do you? Thank you.
So let's give Zenith his blessing. You get it all today, Zenith. You are amazing. You are perfect. You are magnificent. And we love you, Zenith.
I will be
See?
gentle with myself. I will love
Thank you.
myself. I am a child of the universe, being born each morning.
You see, I would
Okay.
have no problem, Zenith, just being the only one and everybody just telling me how magnificent I am. But that's just me.
Okay. We just
That's my little boy.
we have a beautiful film on Friday called The Mustang, and it was produced by Robert Redford. It is an amazing
Oh.
film. Yeah, about a project that they did with prisoners to work with horses, and it's
And
absolutely
the metaphors in this movie are beyond.
it's
it-
beautiful.
About taming that
So-
part of ourselves. It's just excellent.
So join us at 6 p.m. on Friday for that.
And Flying Solo has been rescheduled for our fall opening over at the new place, which is very funny because we haven't really officially, but there are people like looking in the window like,
we haven't
I
s-
heard
we
that
haven't
you're
even told-
moving. Like, well, we haven't told
we haven't
anybody
signed the
yet."
lease yet. We're waiting
So
for it.
once
but,
you started.
but we've
it's-
agreed upon the lease.
So and then next Sunday is Memorial. We've done this for years, and it's so beautiful. So bring a flower or two or three, and we acknowledge those who have transitioned, and left and went on to another wonderful thing. And so we read all of their names, and then all of us will come up and we build a beautiful, beautiful altar of flowers for
Right,
those
and
people that we love.
Jeremy and Amy will be with us next week, and I'm actually going to sing a special song.
Oh, she
so-
is.
too. So
She is.
that really goes with what we're going to be doing. Yes.
And then the Healing and Circle Sound Bath is May 30th, which is coming soon. I'm so lost in this month. And then I'm going to do this one last,
There.
but Pride Parade. The more we can get ourselves out there and let people know that we're here, it is wonderful. So what you're going to do is you're going to come and we're going to walk in it. You can get all the details from Angela. But what we're going to wear is our 10-year anniversary T-shirt. See back there in the bookstores, they come in all sizes, even XXL. For those who like a little roomy.
And this
you
is
know.
a fundraiser.
No, oh, roomy. I
It's a
like that.
fundraiser for us in that we charged a little extra because they were very expensive to make. So if it seems expensive, it really isn't. And yeah,
Yeah, they're real soft.
They're made of the same material as the purple ones were, but they're just a different design.
And so I've been hearing from a few people that they said, you know, Patrick,
Thank you.
I want to do that fundraiser except the fact that I don't like T-shirts. And I said, it really isn't about if you like them or not. It's about where I don't like to wear things that have stuff on it either. But I go to the Pride Parade and I buy it every single year, and I haven't even worn the one that I got from last year. So, but I will do that. But I'm just saying that it's more about celebrating 10 years that we have grown this garden. So whether or not you wear the T-shirt or not, it's okay. Buy one. You know what? This year, I just have to have a point of view. Just be direct. Stop beating around like, if you really want a T-shirt, that would be buy a T-shirt.
We
That's
bought
simple.
ours.
We
Yeah.
bought ours.
We
Yes,
were the first
yes.
ones
We
sold.
said we're going to buy the very first two because it needs to start at the top.
Yeah.
There we
Okay,
go.
I think that's it.
And
Oh,
Flying
wait.
Solo Fundraiser Memorial Pride Parade is June 3rd. Spiritual Cinema Healing Circle, ta-da!
Yeah.
That's it.
All right. I think we're ready to close out.
We
Yeah.
are. Wow.
wanna do this?
Look at nice.
Right.
10:05. Write that down.
I would be careful with these names because they might not be it. Let's see.
This is when you want everyone to jump up and bounce around, right?
Do and then and shimmy.
Who's to say what's impossible? Well, they forgot. This world keeps spinning, and with each new day, I can feel a change in everything. And as the surface breaks, reflections fade.
I'm just gonna go
But in
around
some ways they remain the same. And as my mind begins to spread its wings, there's no stopping curiosity. I want to turn the whole thing upside down. I'll find the things they say just can't be found. I'll share this love I find with everyone. We'll sing and dance to Mother Nature's songs. I don't want this feeling to go away.
Uh-oh. You're up,
Oh,
girl.
I'm up. This is thank you time. Thank you to Angela and Desiree, Malama team. Thank you to Jonathan back there doing the sound and video, and Melissa. This is our video team. Melissa, Jesse, Giorgio, Charles, Jonathan. We are just like, takes 5, Rob. And Ron Stover, hospitality. Christina Rollins and Leslie are over there in the bookstore. And Miss Leslie with our kids, and Sue Wood and Angela counting the collection. And I don't know who else. There's plenty, I'm sure, but that's the ones I've got. So I just wanted to say thank you to everyone, and thank you to all of you for showing up for yourself today. And thank you for this beautiful time we've had together. I know we go in peace, love, and that we are always guided, guarded, directed, and protected at all times. And so it is. Oh, Jeremy and Amy, I forgot to thank you guys.
Thank you.
Who's to say I can't do everything? Well, I can try. And as I roll along, I begin to find things aren't always just what they say. I want to turn the whole thing upside down. Who's to say what's impossible and can't be found? This love I find with everyone. We'll sing and dance to Mother Nature's songs on an adventure. And there's no time to waste. Well, it all keeps spinning, 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 round and upside down. Who's to say what's impossible and can't be found? We'll sing and dance to Mother Nature's songs. I don't want this feeling to go away.
Yeah. You ready? Aha. That's it. Let it go. Let the body go. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go.
Shake what your mama gave you.
That's my point of view.
I would say something, but I won't.
I don't want this feeling to go away.
Thank you.
All right, everybody.
Thank you, everyone.
I'm going to go get that.
Adios.